Right, everyone. WeaponCollector here. Right, I'm back. I'm just going to go over to the so I can do the pop-out chat thing. I'm on StreamYard tonight, so it's a bit easier for me if I do it that way. Still slightly ill at the minute. I think it's stopping me sleeping properly. So, although I'm over the cold, I've still got it a bit in my nose and my chest. Right, where was I? Right, I'll be able to see you in a minute. Right, Rich, how are you, mate? Right, pop-out chat. So Rich and Liam are on. You right? Brief Fire and Len. You right? Right, I'll leave that one on. Richard also first. Brave Fire said, "What's up, Mike? I got a new pistol a few days ago, Gamo P25. I'll have to look that one up. I don't think I know that one off the top of my head." Bright, I said, "I'm here only to say hello. I'm tired and I'll be asleep. Good night, mate." Zed, you right? How are you? Yeah, so I've still got a little bit of a cold. I said I haven't got the cold. I've just got the remnants of it. Don said, "I'm on looking at getting a vehicle tomorrow. Ford Explorer." Oh, nice. That's good, John. Yeah, good on you, mate. Yeah, you're getting your stuff together then. Getting a vehicle. You got your concealed carry license, didn't you, recently and all that? That's good. Fuck me. Who are you? Yeah, I know. I nearly didn't come on tonight, to be honest. I might not. I say I might not be on tomorrow. I probably won't be on tomorrow. But what I might do is, so that you lot have got something to do, I might re-upload the, the Halloween scary video special. I might re-upload that so that you lot can just re-watch that and have another secondary chat on it if you want. It's up to you. It's a bit of a nothing. At least you lot can have a chat on it, can't you? Richard said, "Finally had a day in the shed." Nice one, Rich. Yeah, I haven't been in the shed for a while. I'll tell you what, I'm really deaf at the minute. It's quite deaf right now. You sort of notice how when I'm talking, I notice how blocked up I am. Dad said he's not too bad. Zephyr Zapper, you right, mate? John said I got fucked up at work schedule, unfortunately. That's a shame. Yeah, I remember you saying about getting a job as well, weren't you? Tax was glad you're feeling better, mate. I thought you'd got the Rona. No, I think it's just it was just a cold, and then the cold annoyingly went into it's blocked my fucking eustachian tubes in my ears, and I've still got a bit in my nose, and a little bit in my chest, but that's virtually gone now. Yeah, I think I just got a little bit of after effects from it. Yeah, it's just lingering, but I don't actually really feel ill. And I'll tell you what I think it's done, Tactical. I think it's given me a little bit of the sleep apnea again because I've not been able to breathe properly, and it's making me constantly tired. Liam said, "Weirdly, today YouTube has been recommending my latest video on NBC type stuff too." Oh, that's good. Yeah, I was going to ask you about that, Liam. How's your channel been going at the minute? Is it about normal or has it dropped down a bit? I meant to ask you, but I'm just curious. I'm curious. I'm also curious about how do you stand with your member channel? You know, your members, because I know the members, it sort of pays when it comes to money. It pays for itself, the membership, don't it? But it obviously doesn't get a lot of views compared to a normal thing. I wonder if that affects anything. I've often wondered. Steve, you right, mate? And he said, "Hope you're feeling better." I am, but just got a little bit of the remnants of it. It's slightly annoying, just sort of stuck in my chest and my nose, as you could probably tell by the way I talk. Sam said, "All right, buddy, hope you're well." Hope Matt's feeling better. As far as I'm aware, sorry, I nearly choked then. He's all right, mate. He's all right. Thanks for asking. That's I've been ill all week since my first jab last Saturday. Bloody weird. That's strange, isn't it? It is weird. Yeah, I have heard does that. My my sister-in-law add her second one today. Yeah, well, I hope everyone's good. I'm back on now. As I said, I won't be on tomorrow. What do you lot think of having, as I say, the if I put on the Halloween special again, not the Halloween special, you know, the Scary Stories one. What do you think about me putting on the Scary Stories one again? So you've got like 2.5 hours to chat to each other while watching that again. It'll give you something to talk about at least. Liam said, drop down a bit, but the latest really worked well. No, that's good. Yeah. Yeah, I meant to ask you ages ago, Liam, but never get around to it. Stug said, evening, hope you're all well. Yeah, I'm all right, mate. I'm all right. Most of the people seem all right. Liam said, yeah, he'd watch it again. And Dad said, Scary Story sounds good. All right, I'll probably do that just so you lot have got something to talk about. You know, not talk about, something to, you know, watch and have a chat with each other about. All right, I'll just download it tonight and then I'll re-upload it tomorrow, and it'll be a premiere. So it'll be just the same as last time with a chat downside. You're not going to have a chat about it. Something to watch in it. I tried to do it before, but it fucked up. Natural Born Serial Killer, how you doing? You all right, mate? Yeah, I'm going to be coughing a bit tonight. I've still got, as I said, I've still got a little bit in my I've probably got a mild chest infection. That's probably what's happened. I think I had a cold. The cold then turned into a chest infection, basically. But it's virtually gone now. Touchwood, had the flu all week, Zed, and weird headaches. Top it off. Tooth snapped again. Oh, that's a nightmare. Yeah, nothing worse than your fucking teeth playing that. All right, I'll probably do that because I don't think I've got with the 2.5 hour Scary Stories video, because I ain't got nothing else I could upload that's that long. Apart from something like another old live stream, but I don't reckon it'd be as good. The only other thing I did think about doing was possibly downloading the downloading and re-uploading the Area 51 stream, but the problem is you can't actually see the comments, so it's pointless, isn't it? So what have you lot been doing all week then? I ain't been doing a lot. I've just been mainly playing computer games, which I mentioned. Yeah, I haven't really done a lot since I last done that video where I was talking about it. Yeah, that don't sound very nice, Tactical. It's the same one. Gummy's open now. And that's your front one, isn't it, Tactical? Do you want me to tell you what I've been up to today? I had a right old day today. Fuck's sake. Couldn't believe it. I was up here just for about 5 minutes because I was looking after, sometimes after school, my niece and nephew come round who are 5 and 7 or 5 and 8, I think. And the 8-year-old boy, well, actually, it was my brother-in-law shouted me. He said, we need you downstairs for a minute because I need to go out. Came downstairs and he'd basically, it got diarrhea, the 7-year-old, and basically filled his pants up with shit. It was on the floor, all on his legs, his back, all on the toilet seat, his hands. Oh God, it was everywhere. In the end, because I didn't want to start sort of nearly throwing up in front of him. I got a tissue, covered it in Oversoil, put it inside a mask, put the mask on. I said to him, I've got to wear this mask when I do this, just in case. And yeah, in the end, I had to chuck the pants away because they was literally full of diarrhea. I tried to wipe it out. I thought, I'll wipe it out. This is after I chucked him in the bath. And I just started gagging and gagging and gagging and gagging. In the end, I just chucked him in the plastic bag and chucked him in the bin. And then cleaned him down and all that. Yeah. It was all right after that. It was fine. Well, it was fine when he did it. It's just he couldn't hold it in anymore. It just went everywhere. So yeah, that's what I've done today. Liam said, not much, finally at least. Got a date to go back to work. West Yorkshire, Sam, you right, mate? He said, evening all. Dad said he did some bow shooting in the garden, but battery died, so only got 10 seconds of video. That's a shame. But at least you got out and done some shooting tactical. Natural Serial Killer said, I'll check back in WeaponCollector when it changes from gaming to ACAB. No disrespect. Going for a look around. All right, mate. Yeah, you're going, yeah. Risky said, hey, WeaponCollector, do you know much about the Retain Nano 8mm blank for pistol UK legal? I really don't know a lot about them. If Jumbo Sale Boo was on him, I'll be honest with you, Risky, I would buy one of them, though, yeah. Yeah, I think they look quite good. They said to Tactical, got an infected socket from a molar 11 years ago. Not been to the dentist since, put me off. So it was weeks of agony and no sleep. Yeah, and also the money with the dentist. Pat said sorry, but I'm laughing my ass off here. Yeah, so I should have played this. Yeah. Except, yeah, the poor boy wasn't making noises like this, though.
Oh, that's what we call diarrhea.
Yeah, he wasn't making noises like that, luckily. Fuck's sake, imagine that. It was everywhere, literally filled his pants with it. Richard, I'm not sure I told you, Mike, but I'm making a Yumi bow, is that? One of my staves has a similar reflex profile to traditional Yumi bows. I'll have to look that up. Rich. That sounds good, though. Lord Flashart, right, mate? I don't think I've seen you since I got it, but I've got it. Cheers, mate. Appreciate that. Yeah, it's a lovely knife, isn't it? I do like that. You know what, Zed? I completely forgot about the diarrhea, the things that were a diarrhea clip. Otherwise, I would have played it first and then mentioned it. I completely forgot it existed. You can tell I'm out of it a bit. Ryan said he's back. Right, mate? Yeah, you enjoying your evening in the pub with the missus? And the who's playing darts? Or was she playing darts, or was you just watching it or something? I need to get back into my darts. That's what, yeah, Steve. Tooth that snapped was a root canal. I never asked for. Dentist just making money. Smiley, right, mate? Yeah, dentists can be very extortionate, rip-off fuckers that you ain't got no choice with, have you? Yeah, nightmare. Yeah, that's the old Lansky Madrock. Dad said I was impressed with the cookery bottle cutting. Did better than I thought it would. Yeah, nice, wasn't it? I think, you know, when I mentioned about being able to cut better that way than that way, that's not the cookery, that's more my shoulder. For some reason, I can align a cut. I can't remember which way it was particularly, but I can align a cut perfectly that way, but that way not so much. Well, it's because that way your arm's more naturally coming down straight, isn't it? Where that way you're not. But yeah, it cut good, and I didn't touch that edge up at all, Zed. I'll definitely do more. As I said, I'll get some. I'll get all the stuff, and I'll do another Lynn Thompson tribute, and I'll use that, the Gladius and Tanto. Maybe the knife, you know, maybe the small knives, if I can find something to do. I could do some stabbing tests with those, couldn't I? Maybe some weights on the locks or something. Yeah, cut very well, didn't it? Very, very nice to cut with, actually, did. Lord Flashshot said, glad you like it, mate. Good, sharp out the package. Curving the blade, too. Yeah, actually, yeah, very decent edge on it, straight out the box, isn't it? I did notice that. Yeah, that's a lovely little, very, very nice little sharp tip on that. Cuts very well, don't it? Powerplay said, use the smash. I got to sharpen it yet. I will definitely do some. Sorry, I still got a bit of crap in my chest. I will do some bottle cutting with the smash it. It's just I need to put a slightly better edge on it. I put like a very basic edge on it. It still needs a bit more. Oh, that sharpshooter ammo, that's from the you remember the video, you know, the banned stuff. Yeah, the deadly staple gun needs to be banned. Exactly, dead mask, yes. Did you watch my short on that recently? Smiley said, look forward to seeing that. Double Sabu, you're right, mate. Someone was asking about the retake 8mm stuff. Yes, deadly. The staple guns do need to be banned, and the sharpshooter ammo that snipers use. Yes, exactly. Deadly stuff. So he said, Mike, you watched Nobody yet? I haven't, but I looked it up, and yeah, it looks good, don't it? Yeah. No Flash Up said, got my Madrock blade on the original worldwide scales. Bought another World League for the scales and the Boca worldwide. Got a lovely Boca blade now with the what's that? The Lansky scales. That sounds good. Oh, the Lynn Thompson video. Yes, I'll be definitely doing. Yeah, I'll do that soon. I'll do that soon, mate. Yeah, to smash it, I just put a very basic edge on it. I didn't really make it. I wouldn't say it's not even really bottle cutting sharp. Twitter or Twatter. Yeah, it's not really bottle cutting sharp, but it wouldn't take me long to do that. It's just I knew I wasn't going to be doing, they're a bit thicker than the average blades I do, so they take a little bit more work to make them sharp. So I've left that, and like that Bowie knife I did, I'll make them a little bit sharper when I need to. What's my favourite pistol? Dead Mask says. As in, if I'll tell you what I used to like. Desert Eagle. I always used to like the Desert Eagle. Probably not very practical. I just always like the look of the Desert Eagle because of how unusual it is. The Desert Eagle looks quite different to all. Like I think quite a lot of pistols look similar to each other, and are rip-offs of each other in ways. Whereas there's nothing that looks like the Desert Eagle. Yes, I won't be on tomorrow, sadly. I might see if I can come on later on my phone or something. It's all right, Breathe. Said his internet was shit. Yeah, I might come on tomorrow late night. Denmark said that's kind of true about the Desert Eagle. Yeah, it's an unusual looking gun, isn't it? And there aren't many things, that really look like the Desert Eagle. Old fashioned Smith & Wesson M500. Yeah, that's the nice one. That's quite an unusual looking gun as well, I think. So he said the Marksman, Mike, with Liam Neeson. All right, I'll look into that. The website where I was getting films from, I can't get certain. Well, no, saying that I can. Yes, all right, ignore me. It went down for a bit, but thinking about it, it's back on now. Yeah, Ryan said the best pistol was the Beretta 92 FS. I always used to like that as well. I used to have a nickel Beretta, blank firer. Jumbo Servo said, not true, like a Toblerone. It looks like a Desert Eagle. Weapon Stuff said, it's because the DE uses Magnum cartridges in a pistol design. But yeah, it's a nice, unusual looking gun, isn't it? That nothing looks like it. Denmark said, by the way, I'm a new fan. I came from Weapons. Nice. All right. Yes, nice one. Yeah. Me and Liam are mates. Yeah, he comes here occasionally, but he ain't been able to because of Corona shit. We'll probably meet up soon. I don't know when, but it's always because he don't live too far from me, really. He don't live next door, but it's close enough for him to get here reasonably easy. Tactical said, what's the new Mortal Kombat? Better than the old one. Is it? That sounds good. Has it got any proper famous actors in it? Not that really matters. I think sometimes it's better if they don't. Power Play said, I've never had a Desert Eagle, but look front heavy. Yeah. I had a blank firing Desert Eagle, and they are heavy. Yeah, because they're big. Liam said, yeah, when Corona was over, can do it again. Yeah, we'll sort something out eventually. Pin 2Q, I say. He said, when did you start collecting weapons? I don't know. 12, maybe. I don't know. Seriously collecting them when I started working. So 17, 18, something like that. But I'd always had, I think we got our first like BB guns at the age of like 12 or something, 12, 14. But I'd had loads of other stuff before then, like knives and that. But never had, because my mum and dad wouldn't buy us any guns or anything because they just assumed we'd shoot each other with them. So when we even did get BB guns, this was in the day when if you wanted shit like BBs, you'd either had to have known someone who had them or you'd have to go to a gun shop to get them. So you could buy your kid a gun, BB gun, never give them the pellets, and they wouldn't be able to get any. Whereas now it's easy, isn't it? So yeah. So he said 50k does Eagle Action Express, awesome. Yeah, well, as in inspired to collecting weapons, I've always liked. I always used to like films that we would sort of say nowadays had gun porn, as in gratuitous images of guns with cool music, like a lot of the Arnold Schwarzenegger films. You know, loads of Arnold Schwarzenegger films are essentially like gun porn scenes, and that always, you know, and like Tremors with the gun board. That looks bigger budget and not famous, but I've seen them in other stuff. That sounds good. I have seen clips of it, Tactical. It looks alright. West Yorkshire Sam said Corona will never be over. Sorry. I suppose we'd just have to wear masks and shit, wouldn't we? So he said, fired one once when I worked for the MOD. 3 shots, snapped my hand. Awesome. That was good. Right, and I personally prefer the dodgy 90s movie, but from what I've seen of the new one, I'm right up for it. Power Play said, you don't just collect, you make fun ones and modify. Yeah, I collect and make and yeah, everything really. Deadmar said, here's an idea, make a parody of Corona. But the government says gas masks are illegal, then you can only wear face masks because gas masks have a higher chance of getting Corona. Obviously not too. I suppose I could do that. That'd be more Liam's area, though, I think. Yeah, tactical. Sam's on here causing trouble tonight. Sorry about the constant coughing, but the more I talk, the drier my throat gets, and then the phlegm starts coming out. So you're just gonna have to put up with it tonight. Look a fucking state. I had this fucking thing last Monday. Not Monday, but the Monday before. Now you're all good, Sam. He's joking with you somewhere. Yeah. No, to be honest, Sam, it might, you know, if the government wanted to drag it on for as long as they possibly could, they probably would, wouldn't they? We won't start a Corona talk though. Richard, I've only seen the old Mortal Kombat film, the 2 infamous films and the cartoon. Yeah, I was going to say, wasn't there quite a few Mortal Kombat films though? Yeah. Or was it something else? I thought there was quite a few Mortal Kombat films, wasn't there? Luca said homemade or bought weapons. For me, homemade, I think. I do like bought folding knives and stuff, but when it comes to quite big knives, I'd rather make my own because I can make them for a fraction of the price you'd have to buy them for. So yeah. So I watched the making of the Witcher thing today. It turns out they were Polish books originally. I may have to check them out at some time. And fuck me, Henry Cavill is a big bastard. Yeah, I knew there was books, Zed, but I've never read them. Yeah, it does. The books do sound quite interesting, don't they? Tell you how I knew about the books because I go on to the Witcher Reddit. Yeah, if you like that, you might want to check out the books. Mother, how you doing, mate? You right? Ain't you staying safe? Number Salbus said a few people in the deactivated group on Facebook say they've been raided by the police in recent years. It's a piss take getting raided for collecting legal weapons. I know it's laughable, isn't it? Reese, it shouldn't happen when it's legal. Steve said, Mike, now you have been unwell, mate. Don't forget about the R9 quiver. I know you've been. Oh, yes, yeah. I look at it all the time, and I think I've really got to do that video. I'll tell you what. Once I've done all of the, I've got to do some reviews. Once the reviews are done, I have to do them because they're sort of not paid, but you know what I mean. Yeah. Then I can go on to other things. I've got to do a couple of sort of paid reviews, but they're not paid. Liam said, "Isn't Jeremy Irons in the old Mortal Kombat?" I'm not sure. I don't think I've ever seen them properly. Joseph Starling, you're right, mate. Pablo said, did you ever take a metal shop course as well? You know what? I sort of did, but in school I had no interest in all that stuff. I don't know why. I had no interest in it at all in school. Yeah, and I probably could have done really well in all that. I was too busy just messing around and fucking about in school. Jumble Sailor Bush obviously got their guns back, but took months in most cases. Yeah, it's sick, innit, Reese? Zed said the series is good, so hopefully the books are too. Well, I'll tell you what, Zed, the game was amazing. I absolutely loved the game. Enough that I wanted to make that sword, and now that's my favourite sword. Yeah, the game was amazing. So I imagine the books and the TV series are probably very, very good. That's with Sam. I think your channel should be called Sam's Bushcraft. I think it has a catchy ring to it and would suit your channel. Mother said, forgot to tell you, you can keep the red dot sight on the Cobra. Already have. All right, mate. Thank you. I appreciate that. All right. Kersey from Turkey. Hello, how you doing, mate? Wizard Trigger. You right, mate? Dead Master, just realised something. Gloves are basically just condoms for your hands. I suppose they are. Sam said, unfortunately, I think there's someone with the name Sam Bushcraft. Well, that's the only thing. If you want an original name nowadays, it can be quite difficult. But there's so many fucking names out there. Steve said, Mike, you enjoying Game of Thrones? Should I start? Yes, definitely watch it. No spoilers of Game of Thrones, please. Anyone? Because I've started watching it now. In fact, if you can see on the table there's there's season 2 there. No spoilers. I would actually block you for that. So don't even joke about it either. Now, I'm not saying anyone's got it or anyone, I'm thinking anyone is, but yeah, it's great. I'm only on season 2 though. But I really enjoyed the first Game of Breasts, exactly. Yeah, I'm looking. I would have watched a lot more. I've only watched it 3 nights because I watched 5 episodes one night, 5 episodes another night, and 2 the next night. So yeah, I'm loving it. I might watch some tonight. Zed said you should be okay with Game of Thrones. Slingshot can't comment. Yeah, what I think to do, well, with that bloody Tremors 7 giving away the fucking end of it. Or whatever, I won't say anymore. Our player said WeaponCollector is cool. A cool handle for a channel. Yes. Yeah. I've said thanks anyway. 2 grams of gold, right, mate? I said, nice beard. Cheers. It's normally these that get mentioned more than the beard. Yeah, sorry about the coughing. It's going to be all fucking night. It's a lot better than it was. I was actually coughing up like horrible fucking lumps of crap before, So it's going at least. Yeah, I basically reckon I got a bit of a chest infection. Yeah, what else have I been doing? Most of my time recently has been watching Game of Thrones and playing Control. What a game Control is, I'll tell you. If you can get Control, because I was lucky that Control, I would actually, if let's say Control 2 was coming out, I'd be prepared to buy that the day it came out for full price. Put it that way. Whether they'll do a second one or not, I don't know. But I would buy that brand new. There ain't many games I'd do that nowadays. Yeah, fucking brilliant game. I might stream that. Oh, the people who watch my Twitch, I will be back on soon. It's just due to being ill for a bit. I hadn't been on, and also I wanted to play that game, and I needed to finish it. But I might finish it. Well, I have finished it now. I might restart. I need to decide what game to play next. Where am I? Oh, Mother said Resident Evil 8 looks interesting. It does. I like the new Resident Evils, but they're like Resident Evil 7, if it hadn't been called Resident Evil 7, you wouldn't have known it was a Resident Evil game. You know what I mean? But it's still a good game. But it's not Resident Evil anymore. Tumbo, you're right, mate. How you doing? You all right? You'll have to let us know what you've been up to, because you ain't been on for a while, have you? You're right, mate. I've got a bit of a cold at the minute. Well, it's the remnants of a cold. Axe is on. He said, never fear the Yankees. Oh, Foxy Lady, you're right. How you doing? Nearly missed you there. Denmark says, I hope everyone had a great day. I'm having a good day. Positivity can rub off on everyone. Yeah, good idea. Reek said, just had a horrible flashback to when I had my medical when I joined the police of you turning your head and coughing. Yeah, I've had to do the old turn your head and cough bit a couple of times. Power says scotch and lemon juice. Well, the problem is if I have one single bit of alcohol, I have to get pissed. So maybe I can try that one evening. You know what I mean? But if I drink a bit of booze, I can't stop. That said, so why no live stream tomorrow? Are you doing anything interesting, or is it because you're not feeling 100%? I've been invited out to play poker, so I'm going to be coughing on a load of poker players all night tomorrow. I hope they don't mind. Normally it's me who doesn't want to go for the fear of catching someone else's cold. Well, it's the other way around this time. But, you know, I didn't want to say no because I had to say no. I think I'm all right for that. Like, because I think I've got to the stage where I'm not sort of, you know, I'm coughing, but I don't mean I'm catchy anymore. You know what I mean? I caught this fucking cold, not last Monday, but the Monday before. Yeah, poker. Just have a drink and play poker. Just hope my cold don't come back again. Because I did once. It may have been a coincidence, right? I don't know. But I once had a cold. It went. And I don't know if this is even physically possible, but this is what appeared to happen. I had a cold. It nearly went. I had a little bit like this. I got drunk and it fucking came back fully. I don't know whether that's even possible. It probably can't be. It must have been another cold. Because I had been to like a pub. Yeah, playing poker, Zed in the Wendy house. So I might be. I don't know if you come on the late night ones, but I might be able to do a late night, 1 o'clock stream on my phone, maybe. Ryan said, right, the missus wants to play some UFC 4 on the PlayStation, so take it easy. So take it easy, everyone. Have a good evening. See you later, Ryan. Take care, mate. You all right, Foxy Lady? That's good. It was coffee and hold'em poker. Yeah, exactly. Deadmar says, someone should make a gas mask with a tube that connect for a drinking tube to a keg. Yeah, I'll be up for that. Yeah. Yeah. So I will be probably coughing like fuck all over the poker cards tomorrow. That's a coughing like a good one. Might be to your advantage. Might put them off their game a bit. Exactly. That's it. Don't block me this time. What did I block you on one of the late night ones, Tactical? For fuck's sake. I just got it on the phone. I'll just have to not do anything like that. 2 grams of gold. What's your most brutal weapon you got? It would probably be my cestus, which is like a spiked glove, but I can't get that in a minute. Don't know. This is quite brutal looking. Maybe my Warhammer. That's pretty brutal. I don't know. Let everyone else decide. They'll tell you what's my most brutal weapon. Probably the cestus, though. You'd have to look on my channel. I can't get it. Look on my channel for cestus. So that's Cestus. Yeah, I'd probably say the Warhammer as well. For brutal looking, I think the cestus looks brutal, but the one that would actually probably do the most damage probably be that Warhammer, wouldn't it, Zed? Yeah. Then Mask says tactical keg connected to a mask. Yeah, exactly. What's everyone's plans for tomorrow? Anyone got anything planned for tomorrow? West Yorkshire Sam said, so how about Sam's Bushcraft and Survival for a channel name? Yeah, I could do. I'll be honest with you, Sam. It probably doesn't matter about if other people have got the name. You know, it's up to you. But the problem is there's so many names out there now that I think no matter what you pick, someone's going to have the same name or some bloody variation of it. The Purdy's channel said, recommend a good EDC knives. There you go. The Lansky Madrock. There. The Lansky World Legal. So I'll tell you what I would recommend, Sam. I would recommend go with whatever you like. Pick a name that you think good. You know what I mean? Because every bloody name's picked on these. You know what I mean? That's the World Legal. And I thought there was one other one I've got that's a legal carry one. These are quite good. What's this one? The Bird Turn, isn't it? That's the Bird Turn. Swiss Army penknives. And that's the British Army knife. Dumbo said, day in the garage tomorrow. My missus is out with her mum. So get fire up the angle grinder. No, so that sounds good. Dumbo, what are you making? Are you ever coming back on YouTube or I know life sort of gets in the way, doesn't it, a bit? But Steve said, your mind is the most powerful weapon, mate. All your great ideas. Cheers, Steve. I don't know. I said gun backwards is no. So chicken nuggets are guns. Maybe. Darren, you right, mate? How are you? I'm all right. Sing, you all right, mate? He said, Mike, try some hot water, honey, lemon, olive oil, some brandy or whiskey. We'll clear that shit up. I'll be able to do that tomorrow. Because the problem is, if I drink booze, I have to carry on drinking. So, do you know what I mean? Yeah. Boater's got an Anglo-Arms one. Little picture says, viruses don't mutate in mid-air. They do into an organism they're infected. Inferior immune system could defeat 99% of them. And the rest could mutate and destroy you. Sam says, staying home for a week because it's pissing down with all the rain. Steve said, Mike, for me, I've got a small bolts. Oh, tomorrow for me, I've got small bolts for the R9 with broadheads on. And give them a try in the garden if the weather is decent. Sounds good, mate. So I got distracted by another comment there. Wolf said, you're right, mate. He said, multi-tools are better than EDC knives, Holmes. Yeah, I would say a multi. I suppose it depends what you want. But yeah, a multi-tool is good. And it's quite non-threatening as well. Dumbo said, I can do a video, but the project is only half done. Yeah, whack one up, Dumbo. You know they'll be screaming out for it. Yeah. People will love that, Dumbo. Dan said, good. Glad you're well. I'm all right. I've got the remnants of a cold. That's it. Nick's knives, right, mate? Yeah, it's making my throat a bit dry. I'll be coughing all night tonight. It's only because I'm talking. I don't cough this much, but it's because of the talking. It's making my mouth dry and throat a bit funny. He said, sorry I'm late. Forgot you were streaming tonight, which shows the state of my memory since we were only talking about an hour ago. Exactly, Nick. You even asked me as well, didn't you? 2 grams of gold. So, got any body armor? Yeah, I got body armor. I got 2 very expensive vests. That both of the vests put together would be over £1,000. So they're 600 quid each because there was custom to our bodies vests that was brand new, and they was bullet and stab resistant and spike resistant. So it was about as good as you could get at the time. Yeah, so I've got 2 of them, 2 second chance bulletproof vests, and a front panel that's bullet and custom. I'd say custom fit. I mean, like made to measure. That's what I mean. That's the word. Made to measure. Made to measure. Bulletproof vest, yeah, basically. Made to measure ones, not just off the thing. Yeah, so I've got about six body armor vests. Well, 6-ish. 5. 5.5, put it that way. Nick said Leatherman just came out with a Leatherman Bond, which is UK legal. Mother said, Mike, can you remind me what is in the package? I think it's the handle and the magazine. The pistol grip, the magazine, and 2 quivers. No bolts. Zed said, actually, I think Mike's best weapon is what people think he might do to them if he gets a bit annoyed. Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, that's actually true, Zed, for anyone, really, isn't it? Yeah. And what it'll go looking for them with. I like that, because that's actually true. That is actually true. Yeah, custom fit. Yeah, like made to measure. Yeah. Little Picker said, I honestly can't find a multi-tool I like. I'll be honest, I'm not massively into multi-tools myself. I find them slightly bulky and too heavy, but I suppose it's all personal preference, isn't it? Brad said, I've seen plate carriers and body armor on Amazon. Yeah. Steve said that throat needs ice cold vodka. I think it does. Maybe tomorrow night. Jamie said, what do you call a budgie that gets ran over by a lawnmower? A shredded tweet. You're right, Jamie, by the way. Little Picker said, funny how everything comes with a bottle opener. I know. You didn't even get a spade with a bottle opener. Fucking pointless. Mother said, very good. Yeah, that's it. 2 quivers, the magazine, and the pistol grip. Dexter said, hello, mate. I just bought a Tomcat Mark II pistol crossbow. I was told it was the second powerfulest pistol crossbow. What's the person want? If you mean one of these, mine's slightly modded out. Yes. One of these. I've got the stock extender of mine, a homemade sling, bayonet, quiver, foregrip. Well, and more than that, I've got a sight, light. Yeah, that is. Yeah, it is. Dexter, if you want any of these accessories, I'll sell them. I'll sell bayonets, quivers, broadhead bolts that you can shoot out of these as well. Some of the other stuff you'd have to get other places, but yeah, and the bayonets I'm a bit behind on. Yeah, it is. If it's that one, if it's the actual Tomcat 2, the new one with the stock, yeah. It's a very good pistol, Dexter. That's when I went into a tailor's and asked, did they it fit me? Try this tile, sir. Fuck's sake. Yeah, pimp my crossbow. Exactly, Jamie. Exactly. That's a nice crossbow. Liam said back in a minute. Steve said, Mike, Sog Power Tool. Nice, neat, and light, mate, but hard to get hold of nowadays. I'll be honest with you, I've got enough EDC knives. But I've never been into I've never been massively into multi-tools. I've got a couple of multi-tools. Dexter, if you did want any of my stuff, here's my email. Just send an email to that asking. I also sell broadhead bolts. So these bolts. I sell these bolts to shoot out of those pistols, and they might sound a bit expensive. They're about £3 each, but I think £3.50 each. But that's half the price of where you could get them anywhere, and they still won't be like these. Send me a message, mate, if you want. If you want to pimp your crossbow out. Sam said, Mike, instead of telling you to drink alcohol with lemon, Why don't you try Jakeman's throat? Yeah, that might work. I'll try that because that's in all honesty, Sam, that's a much better idea. Because the problem is with me, I have been an alcoholic and I'm a binge drinking alcoholic now. So as soon as alcohol gets in my system, I cannot stop. Put it this way, this is how bad I have been with that. I wouldn't do it now, but when I used to drink all the time, if I got some booze and ran out, and I can tell you this because I've been convicted of it, I've been known to run out of booze and crave it so badly that I would get some bricks, chuck them through the local Budgeon's window, run in, grab as much booze as I could. This is like, after it's shut, obviously. Smash the windows, basically, kick it in with our Doc Marten boots, run in, grab as much booze as you could, which was normally bottles of cider, run like fuck to the local golf course and then into the woods, go and get pissed. And that was out of pure just wanting booze. So, not that I would do that now after one shot of vodka, but I get a terrible craving for it. So, the only way I can describe it is the craving if you smoke, say if you went had a fag all day, I get that. If I drink one bit of booze and then can't have any more, I get a sensation like that. But yeah, so I think recommend something like that's a bit better. Liam says, funny thing is with bottle openers, they used to not include them on the British Army gear, and soldiers used to break their gear using them as bottle openers. So it becomes that's funny, isn't it? I didn't know that, Liam. But yeah, that's weird, isn't it? Dadmar said, weapon collector, but posh. Self-defense offensive device known as a weapon collected by someone known as a collector. That went a bit over my head, that did. Dexter, Dexter, have a look on my channel. If you want any good videos on crossbow accessories and what you can do with the crossbows, look through my crossbow videos. Dumbo says, the IDF fit bottles on their rifles as standard. That's a Fisherman's Friends. I'll do that. Covonia, yeah. Little Picker said, I really like the EDC bottle opener. It opens bottles. It has no other purpose. Gary King, you right, mate? Nice to see you on. Tap said, not joking. Once they told me they don't do we don't do our sizes was 37 waist, cheeky fucker. Oh, God. Wolf says that Enfield's are the only vendor that have the Tomcat. I think you're right. I think you're right there. I think that is the only thing. Hello, Crypto27. Slingshot Warrior, how are you? Good to see you on, mate. This one ain't blocked by the looks of it. By the looks of it. Alex Saint said, Mike, I reckon you should make a small EDC legal knife for us to buy. I'd personally like that. I'll look into it. The problem is it's quite difficult to make a folding knife. It's easier to make a big knife than a little folding knife. But I wouldn't mind doing that. But I have seen some. Like I have had designs that I've wanted to do before. You know what I mean? Yeah. I reckon I could probably design a reasonably good. I have got designs in my head of like a really good legal carry, safe, and safe to use one. Because the problem, this is really nice, but there's a certain little thing when they have that little hook that protects your finger, makes it even better. But yeah. Dexter said, I've watched all your crossbow videos. That's why I've got crossbow. Oh, nice one, Dexter. I hope you're feeling better, Slingshot. As you can tell, I've got a bit of a cold as well. 2 grams of gold said, how do people get addicted to painkillers? Never stood that concept. Liam would be able to tell you all about that. Not that he's addicted, but he, I know the sort of basics of it. I suppose because a lot of people assume addiction goes with like a major feeling, you know what I mean? Whereas painkillers, but I suppose the painkillers you get addicted to because, well, they're highly addictive, but they're also, they are relieving your pain, aren't they? But a lot of them, what is in painkillers? Opioids, isn't it? And that is a highly addictive thing. But yeah, I know what you mean by that. Alex Saint said, Can you not make a 3-inch fixed blade? That wouldn't be legal then, though. If it was a 3-inch fixed blade, it wouldn't be legal carry. Dead Mask said, "What do mods do? What do mods do? Well, mods can time you out, block you. They can do actions for me, so I don't have to do anything." Oh, Liam was saying apparently the L1A1 and the Israeli FAL were the only ones that opened bottles without damaging the rifles. Meg Opposite, how you doing, mate? Yeah, I'm alright. I'm alright. Too late, Zed. He's already done it. For me, opioids beat any other drug in terms of feeling good, but are fastest at rewiring your brain. Yeah, I suppose. I think what he meant was, like most. I think most people assume you get addicted to drugs that may, I think because if you take like these, it doesn't do any visual, not visual, it doesn't do any visible effects on you. It essentially doesn't get you high. So I suppose people can't understand why you'd get addicted to them if it doesn't really do anything to you. But that's not really how addiction works, is it? Freddie, you right, mate? How are you? But I think that's where he was coming from, for me to understand why he said that about why do people get addicted to painkillers. You know what I mean? Crypto said, "This coming Thursday." Yeah, ignore that was aspirin. Let's not get too bogged down by what I'm holding. I just mean painkillers. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Otherwise, I have to get up and get a tablet. It's pointless me doing that. Crypto said, "This coming Thursday, I'll be getting my CO2 shotgun. I didn't this Thursday because I screwed up my address." Mother said, "I was in a knives show a week ago where you can buy, sorry, sell whatever you want. I can send you some pictures on Twitter." Yeah, go on. Yeah. Alex Saint said, "I mean, look at acid. Acid, some Harry Potter shit. Lol. Tactical said, they gave me a massive migraines." Liam. Alex Saint said, oh yeah, hi everyone. Freddie said, "What's the CO2 shotgun called?" Egg Opposite said, "What do you call a bear with no teeth?" A gummy bear. Caught up now. There's nothing to read. Liam said, "Why do anything productive when a tablet makes you feel super happy?" Little Pick said, "A lot of painkillers are opioids. People need to take more to relieve the same pain. They keep taking them to relieve anxiety. They take them to get high, and then they end up getting taking up heroin." But yeah, I think where he was coming from was, it's hard to understand people getting addicted to basic painkillers that you get given over the counter because they don't, when you're taking two, it doesn't really do a lot. You know what I mean? So migraines is the worst to exist. Worst thing to exist. I remember having them for 3 days straight. I think I used to have migraines when I was younger. I used to have these terrible, terrible headaches that I'd be laid on the floor with them. But I don't get them now. Krypton, I'm currently working on finishing touches of the modified axe. Nice one. What are you actually doing? Dad said Tactical seems in a bit of a bad mood tonight. I suggest everyone. Okay, I noticed that. Oh, that's his tooth, isn't it? You need to get some booze in your Tactical now. I'm kidding, mate. I did notice that old twat warning's coming quite often though. Steve said, Mike, you seen Monster Hunter yet? I haven't. Well, I haven't. I don't know if I'll get it. I like the Monster Hunter games, but I never seem to be able to get very far in them. Deadmaster, did you guys give me a timeout because I was testing the waters, as it were? Yes, that's what happened. Alex said, Mike, do you remind me of Combo from This Is England? Mine's the racism. That's straight. Fuck's sake. James said, Paddy goes into shop, points again at the assistant, says, every penny in that till, or your geography. Assistant said, don't you mean history? Paddy replies, don't change the subject. Krypton, I'm using Krylon Fusion spray paint and masking tape. All right, what? Oh, your roofing axe, you mean? That's, I'm not in a bad mood, just can't be asked with obvious trolls. And he said lol as well. Yeah, so I'll be playing poker tomorrow night. I don't know what I'll be doing in the day. Probably clearing up the Wendy house, as we call it, summer house. Maybe I'll be packaging some of these up to sell. Deadmaster, what's your favourite moderator? Who's my favourite moderator? Me. WeaponCollector, I don't want to start no beef between the mods. I just want to know his answer. What? As in, what do the mods do? Oh, I haven't got a favourite mod. Mods are mods, haven't they? Lee Norris, you right, mate? How are you? Alex said, I play your poker. We're playing in real life. Strip poker, no thanks. Tactical said, if in a bad mood, wouldn't be a block, not a timeout. Nitpicks, true story. Bloke walked into the bank in Philadelphia, pointed gun to clerk, said, give me all your brains, I'll blow your money out. I'm sure I've heard that before. There you go, yeah. Stug said it's Stugless, of course. The Purdy channel said, could you try target practice with a compressed air nail gun or even a Hilti gun? Probably not, purely because I can't. I ain't got either of them, so I can't. Liam said, for those interested, Painkiller Addiction, find the Brian Cox documentary. Scottish actor, not the astronomer twats, unaddicted to pleasure, opium. Yeah. Alex Saint said, I say something Tactical don't like, he's gonna beat you to the band section. Or you say something you don't like. Crypto said, when you see the finished act, you'll be in awe. All right, we'll see. Tactical. Not Tactical. Slingshot. Oh, check your Twitter, Mother said. Oh, nice. Yeah, that's some very good stuff. Oh, fucking hell, yeah. There's like gauntlets there, helmets, like medieval helmets, knuckle dusters, fern stars, or something. I don't know what that thing is. Yeah, that's good. A lot of cold steel stuff there. And $7,000 knife Hydra by Lee Lerman. Yeah, Tactical said, dead mask, everyone is welcome. Just have a laugh in the chat and you're welcome. But exactly, that is what we prefer to do here, though. I prefer to keep it light, not which we are. We are keeping it light. I don't like the serious talk. That's not what I come on here for in the evening, and that's not what anyone's really mentioned, which is good. Yeah, I like a nice, keep it light, have a laugh, isn't it? I ain't going to shut that near my legs like that. James, I started a new job last week at a circumcision clinic. Oh, that's a strange coincidence. The wages are crap, but I get plenty of tips. Liam said, the American Civil War song, Soldier's Joy, is really dark. But the last verse is about drinking opium with whiskey, booze to get fucked. That's sake. Yeah, forget all your pain and memories. Didn't even realise until recently. Yeah, that's mad, isn't it? But interesting. Matt Francis, right, mate? Meg opposite, he said, love your laugh. Steve said, these mods are the best on any channel, for defo. Purdy channel, I have a Sunstorm half mask, looking into getting a full gas mask for recommendation. Any recommendations? I ain't got a clue, mate. I ain't got a clue. Dad said Mike got a new hatchet last week. I've rolled a Brian. Oh, so Tactical have got a new hatchet. Oh, actually, I should have done it for Slingshot Warrior as well. Yeah, Slingshot's getting his Slingshot Tactical got some new toys coming in.
Ooh, lucky bastard.
Tactical, did you know? Not Tactical, Slingshot Warrior. Did you know this gets played quite often?
That's what we call diarrhea.
Got to keep that one alive. Nino said, "What's the best £80 pistol crossbow you can get on the UK market?" This one or the Tomcat. This is the Tomcat 2, so either the Tomcat 2 or the Redback, I would say. This one's actually slightly easier to cock than the Redback, but the Redback is more of a technique. You just got to get the technique for it. Because as Wolf's Head's, I suppose, well, Wolf's Head Yazzie, that's the easiest way to put it. She can cock a Redback easy, and she's, probably I don't know, Yazzie. I don't want to offend you. About 8 stone. I don't know. Sorry, Yazzie, if you're watching. Mother said, "Is Slingshot okay?" Slingshot's on now as Crypto27, so you can ask him. Stug said, "I wonder who will get mod of the year." Who knows? Alex said, "So I remember when there was a couple of friends of mine who think they were hard smoking weed too young. By the way, skunk. I'm pretty sure they were fucked up now in the head. Not against smoking. If you do anything massively in excess, it can fuck you up. It can fuck you up. Anything in excess." I'd love these clips. Those clips. Crypto said, "I'm eating seafood, Nissin cup noodles. I hope you don't have the diarrhea again." Crypto. Matt said, "Bought a PS4 the other day. Not had a console for a few years. How things have changed." Yeah, they fucking have, haven't they? Yes. Yeah, it's weird getting the new ones, isn't it? You can add me on there if you want. I think I'm working it to 1 on there now. Red said, "That video will never die." NX Saint said, "That was years ago, by the way." Wolf said, "Yeah, he's a beast with the red back." She is. She cocks that crossbow like it's nothing. He said, "Cheers, bud. I bought the Anglo Arms Mantis." Yeah, what you want is this is the Redback, sorry, with one of my quivers on one of my bayonets. But yeah, if you do the right technique on this, it's reasonably easy. See you later, Liam. Cheers for coming on. Tactical, just say petite, Mike. Save you a friend of that. Yeah, I couldn't think of the right word. Yeah, I couldn't think of the right thing to say there. Tactical, good. Yes, very good. Yeah, yeah. That makes sense. And I reckon you should do a mod of the month. Yeah, then I've got to start buying bloody stickers and sending them out to people. I'll be honest with you, they all work extremely hard and they're all appreciated, but they're all getting the same pay as I do, which is fuck all. Maybe I do appreciate the late night ones, because when you have to do the late night modding, that must be fucking hell. Trying to get me to stop. I would like to do it so that the mods could actually stop the stream when I'm drunk. As long as I say, you know, let's just do it till 3 o'clock, you know, you can stop it at 3, but you can't. But I would do that if you could. Yeah, good night, Liam. See you later, mate. Deadmar said, what's everyone's favourite TV show? Loads. Garth from Angie's Dark Place is my favourite all-time like comedy show. I quite like Red Dwarf. Got all the Red Dwarf. Trailer Park Boys is excellent. Game of Thrones, which I started watching. League of Gentlemen. Purdy Chandler, I got the Anglo Arms lock knife with glass breaker. The Anglo Arms stuff's good. What was the other? What was that? Who was saying about? Oh, Lee said cheers, but I bought the Anglo Arms Mantis. Shit. Get yourself a Redback or a Tomcat 2 if you can. The Tomcat 2 is a little bit expensive now. It's double the price it used to be. But I would actually genuinely say that the Tomcat 2 is actually worth 60 quid. It is worth 60 quid. Crypto said you should get the Umarex CO2 shotgun, Mike. And the cup noodles don't give me the runs. I'll look into that Umarex CO2 shotgun one day, slingshot, when I've got some money. Alex Saint said I'd love it if you was an MP. Can you imagine me as an MP? Tactical, my goal is a signed photo of Mike doing the thumbs up written on it. All right, Tactical, my favourite mod. Have you ever seen the Christmas cards I sent out to people once? It was me stood in front of the weapon board like that. Said Merry Christmas, right? I'll tell you how you can see it. Go on to XDM50 channel, right? XDM50. I think it's capitals. Hang on. Go on to XDM50 channel and look in the background, and you'll see one of my stickers, and you'll also see this terrible Christmas card I sent out once. I only ever did it once. It was to the people who who was Patreon supporters. Actually, saying that, I could put this on for that, can I? Where is it? Right. And like I said, Lock, Stock and Snatch are both amazing classics. Yeah, they're great films, aren't they? Zed said to Crypto, from the sound of it, you didn't have the runs, you had the gallops. Crypto said, I'm a fan of Tremors Anthology. No spoilers. Shut it, you. No fucking spoilers. So I said, decent series is pretty. The Punisher series is pretty decent. Yeah, Garth Marenghi's Dark Place. I absolutely love it. But yeah, if you want to see this really funny, it was a Moonpig type of place. It wasn't Moon. I don't think it was Moonpig, but it was one of those kind of places. Tactical. Next, Knives said the shotgun is marketed at home defense. 12-foot pound firing. Is it 12 foot? Is that legal though? If it's about that big, I thought if it was 12-foot pound, it had to be a certain length. Alex said, Merry Christmas, you slimy bastard, yeah. Saying said, have you seen the videos on YouTube of the youngsters that climb tall buildings and get on roofs? Fucking lunatics watching them makes my legs shake. I have seen some of them sing, yes. Oh, in all honesty, my thought is, what is wrong with them? They must, I sometimes think someone like that must have a mental illness to want to do it. Honestly, I just can't understand why you want to do it. I was thinking myself, it must be mental. Oh, What We Do in the Shadows is very good as well. Thank you, Zed. Yeah. Matt said to me, the new Mortal Kombat film is okay, not brilliant. I'll check it out. But yeah, if you want to see this Christmas card that I sent out, go and have a look on XGM50's. It's on all of his videos because it's on his wall behind him. Yeah, you can see it. Just watch any one of XDM50's videos, and in the background, you'll see this postcard. Right. Just in case there's anyone who wants to support me tonight, here's how. And it's fucking piss easy. Except I left the banner on it, it covered half up the writing. Yeah, that's it, Nick. You're on about the smaller one. He said, oh no, there's a sawn-off shotgun style one, 6 pounds with the pump action one. Thank you. Yeah, I thought you meant the sawn-off one. I thought that's too short to be a so you can get a pump action one. It's 12 pounds. That sounds good. Darren said S10 mask. Yes, AS gas mask. That's it. Yeah, that's the one. Crypto, it looks like a sawn-off. I've seen it. I've seen it. Yeah, the double-barreled sawn-off shotgun. Yeah. Exactly, all in black. And except the reason why people climb up buildings is because it's a huge rush. Even climbing on the flat roof and chilling with mates. Well, I've done that. I used to love climbing on roofs. I used to spend my whole summer fucking holiday climbing around on the school roof. But I can't ever remember really having a rush about it. I don't know. I understand the rush of it, but I also think, why would you want to do anything that you could just die instantly? Like, I don't know. I can't talk. I've done a lot of weird things, but yeah, but that one I do think to myself, they mentally are. Like, I understand why people do it. It's getting back to the sort of the rush and addiction of things, and and fucking endorphins and whatever it is, and all that kind of fucking shit. Dopamine and all that bollocks. Not bollocks, but you know what I mean. Deadmar said, could you imagine a reverse gas mask? Yeah, I could imagine that. Steve said, I have a mother. I have that mother. It's awesome. And I have to improve it. Tiger Man said, sorry, I'm laughing at Tactical's comment there. Umex HR50, 7 joules version, not the 11 joules revolver. Need to look at the 12 pounds. Yeah, I've not seen that one, Tiger Man. Hello, by the way, how are you? Tactical's there, just seen your card next Gen 50's channel. Vain bastard. Piss off. I've got to be in it, ain't I? Chris said, double barreled one seems more your style. Yeah. So, I bet Mike spent more time on that roof than he did in the classroom. We used to love spending all the time on the school roof. I probably did, Zed, yeah. You're FedEx, Saint. Good night, mate. Picker said the dead mask. Putting that on your head would kill you. You're even in the absence of poison gas. Yeah, I suppose the escape hood that Liam put on that nearly killed him would fall under that category pretty well. Nick said the pump action shotgun I was talking about is the TX. All right, I'm gonna look that one up. T4E HGX68. All right, images. Oh, nice. That's fucking well nice, actually, isn't it? That's like a very nice, smart, tactical. Yeah, fucking hell. What's the price on that, though? 283 quid? I don't suppose that's too bad. Steve said, Tiger, I bought the 11 joules one from Paintball site in the UK, but I watched this again the other night, bought these for my birthday. I forgot how good that was. Planet Terror. Tactical says supports you type kits. Yeah, send me some support and I'll buy either some whiskey, some lemon juice, some cough sweets. Come on, I need as much support as I can. The more support you give, the quicker this cough will go. The tighter everyone is, the tighter my throat gets. I just can't talk anymore. Crypto, I'm planning on putting pepper balls when I really have to use it. Legal in the States. You can also buy kits to make custom hot glue bullets. I've seen them. I've seen what's his name making them. Rune Rebel. Nick said they also make a 40 joule version of that shotgun. Can't imagine you get many shots out of it. Yeah, imagine. That's the only thing with things like that. You don't want it too powerful. 2 grams of gold said, will I get banned if I forget to like the stream? Possibly. Nah, not really. Talking about a stay, cheers, mate. What's the paintball site called? Mother said, help Mike to buy crossbows and bolts. Yes, exactly. Especially bolts, because I wouldn't mind buying some more bolts for them, and then I can get testing them. Thank you, Mother. Zed said, I watched Galaxy of Terror from the 80s the other day. It was so bad, it was almost good. I've never heard of that one, I don't think. There's a Crypt to have a look on Awesome Airguns channel. Pepper balls do fuck all. We shot his mate and nothing happened. Nah, you wouldn't get banned for it. 2 grams of gold. Thing is, I wouldn't even know if you liked or not. You know what I mean? I wouldn't even know. Yeah, here's another way to support me. Do you shop at Amazon or eBay? Because if you do, make sure you go through my links that are on every video. There's a link to Amazon or eBay. Before you shop, click on my link and then buy whatever, buy anything, and I get a percentage of what you spend at no cost to you. Cryptos, I bought Willy's Wonderland. Awesome movie. Here it's legal to shoot an intruder with a purple. Yeah, you don't need to mention it every single time you comment. Slingshot. Yeah, Willy's World. I've got that. I'll check it out. Tumber said they're cheaper to make. I've made nearly 1,000. What's that? The pepper balls, Tumber. Nick said tactical depends where they're used. In an enclosed space like a home defense situation, they can be quite effective. See ya, military. How you doing, mate? Yeah, I'm all right. Oh, bolts. Nice one. I had one. I did think he can't be on about what do you call it? Pepper balls, because nice one, Tom. Yeah, cheers, man. I'm a bit confused with there's so much going on. Yeah, it's worth making your own bolts. My problem is I've never got any money to even buy the fucking but it probably would be cheaper for me to make bolts for them. Well, I have made some. It's just you know what I mean. No, yeah, I knew it was you, Chocolate Muffin. I knew it was you because I've seen you loads of times on. I know I haven't been on for a while, but I've seen you pretty much every night on Liam's stream, so I knew it was you, mate. It's all right. I knew it was you. Yeah, I don't know why I even said it, Tom, but I pretty much knew you didn't mean that. I think it just because that was the last thing I'd said. So yeah, oh yeah, I read that. Yeah. I need to because I think the bolts for these are too light, especially for that one. They're not too bad, the full size ones, but that one won't shoot full size ones easily anyway. So I made some aluminium ones, but yeah, it's just for me, it's even getting the parts for them. So fucking skint. But it is cheaper and you make them better, can't you? That's why I like making these. These are fucking, I'm good for what they are, and they're cheap for what they are. Crypto said, cup noodles, chicken broth, I think it's not help you get better. Thank you, mate. I'll do that after this. Next knives are tactical. Yeah, they're kind of useless outdoors because all the powder just gets dissipated and blown away in the wind. They also don't really hurt when they hit you. Also, you can get some merchandise if you want to support me. I don't think I've got a thing for that, have I? No, Crypto, he's on about making his own bolts because it's cheaper to make them. That's what he means. You can buy bolts here. You can buy crossbow bolts here. Tumbo makes his own, though, because he can make them better and cheaper. That's what he means. Tumbo said, I've used Poundland colouring pencils with duct tape flex. Ah, bloody hell. Oh, yeah. Yeah, well, that is fucking cheap then, isn't it? Yeah. Exactly. Now, that was ASMR. What? Did I slurp it? I didn't even register I was doing that. Steve said, Mike's bolts are great. Thank you. Yeah, I need to sell some more of them. You know, they always sell when I do the videos, but I just, you know, I need to send out some emails. Do you watch the old ASMR, 2 grams of gold? You can tell I'm relaxed if I just sat there and went. It's a bit like that thing when you eat in front of people. If you eat in front of people, you eat. Well, I do anyway. If I'm eating or drinking in front of someone, I eat and drink slightly differently to how I would on my own. Tactical said Nick's Knives channel called Nick Knives, a channel called Rune Rebel makes his own. They wreck soup cans. Tumbo said in America, things at work could buy a lot of things. Don't encourage him, Tumbo. Oh, Krypton, I meant pepper balls, Mike. The rubber ones are good tactical. The Star Stumber and Rebel. Oh, right. Yeah, I didn't know you meant that. Dexter said, Mike, could you send me a link so I can have a look at the quivers? I only do videos of them. I ain't really got like a website. So the easiest thing to do is just go onto my channel, look up quivers. I could show you one now. I remember if one of these has been tightened up really badly, if I can just take it off. No, yeah. Right, anyway. So that's the quivers there. They'll hold any kind of bolts that have standard tips on. They just hook on with a standard mount. So they go on very quickly and like properly, you know, it's a proper sight mount. I made a Kydex. It's a nice light. And as I say, they'll hold the aluminium bolts. They'll hold the ABS bolts that you get with it. They'll hold cheap ABS bolts. They'll hold these. Any standard bolt, it'll fit, because you can get other quivers, and the other quivers, they don't hold all bolts, I noticed. And they're £12.50, and you get 6 ABS bolts with it. It's not the best video, this, but £12.50, and you get the bolts with it. Not them bolts, but Freddie said, I'm going off. See you soon. See you later, Freddie. I won't be on tomorrow, but there'll be a video on that you lot can chat with. 2 grams of gold said it's cool that Liam will be able to get verified soon. Oh, forget about that. Yeah, that'd be good. He deserves to be verified in there. Steve said, had 2 of Mike's quivers. Dexter, they're great, mate. Ted said, okay, for a bug-out situation, pick 2 knives from your collection for defense. Main one and backup one. 2 knives for wood prep. Ah, Zed, what a question. Don't know. Because the problem is I'd have to get them out and look. I don't know. That's hard for me to say. One of them might be something I made. You know what I'm like, dude. I can't bloody remember what I've got half the time. Look around there, and all I can think of is the knives I've got up there, the fucking thing I made, the knives there, and the carved steel GI tank there. I've got the cut Korean. I forgot about that. I got the Gladius. That would be better off. I might do a Q&A soon, Zed. I think that's for everyone anyway. Everyone else, answer that question as well. I did see Maitre Mark was back. He's won some medals for fencing, hasn't he, recently? Dexter, did you see me showing the quiver? I hope you did. I'll tell you what, Zed. I'll do a video on it if you write it in a comment. Because you know me, I'll never see this chat again. If you put that in a comment on a normal video, I promise you I'll do a video on it. It's very hard for me to think, Zed, because in all honesty, if it came down to that, I would have a good look through everything I've got. But half the time, I forget even what I've got. That's a speaking of weird shit. I heard a knock on the sitting room. I looked and I saw a ribbon of light float past. Later that night, there was 3 knocks on the bedroom door. I didn't answer it. For fuck's sake. You get a lot of weird stuff like that happen, don't you? I don't know if I could do my head in tactical. Cheers, Dash. Yeah, £12.50. Not a lot. £10, £2.50 postage if you're in the UK. Maybe a little bit more if you're not. But my quivers will hold any bolts, put it that way. I notice you can get other quivers, but they don't hold all bolts. Some are either too big for them or they fall out, whereas that won't happen with mine because I've made mine deliberately in a way where it clamps them down. And you just take the O-rings off if it's a bit tight. If it's a bit loose, you put the O-rings on. The O-rings are there. This one's missing one here. That's my, that's my personal one anyway. Very, very weird though, tactical. You know what I mean? I don't think I've got it to hand, Slingshot. Did you see the throwing knife that I got sent by Adam Teledin there? Did you see that? Yeah, I ain't got the new throwing net. It's handy. I think I've put it in that box. And the problem is the box has got loads of stuff on it. I keep the majority of my stuff in this box now, so it's not out. So tactical, I was on nights the other night. Wife was sure she heard tapping on the spare room door. Freaked her out as the dog started whimpering too. Yeah, that's creepy as fuck, innit? Right, if you like scary stories, make sure you watch tomorrow night. Because I'm going to re-upload my scary stories video that you lot sent in. I know it'll be a repeat, but that video is so long, I doubt anyone's ever watched it more than once. So it'll be good that you can re-watch it and, yeah, have another chat about it. That's a tactical. I had some weird shit the other day. Don't know what it was, but I wished I hadn't. Oh, I don't know what I ate, but I wished I hadn't. Crypto said it was an awesome throwing knife, Mike. Tactical says, Steve, spooky. I've seen dogs do that before. People say they sense things we can't. You know, they might do. They might be able to see things that we can't see if they see in a different way. Don't know, do you? Or, as you say, sense things. CM said, I'm not really afraid of anything, but ghosts and that weird stuff, I don't like that sometimes. I'm trying to sleep, and I just think there's going to be something there. Yeah, it's very bizarre, isn't it? It's very bizarre. Jamie said, off to bed now, Mike. Have a great weekend. Thank you, Jamie, and you, mate. See you later. Just said there are real things that happen on that video as well. Yeah. Oh, every one of the stories on that video. Is that what you mean? Yeah. The scary stories video. Every single one of them are true. So yeah. Oh yeah, he said that. Yeah, they're all real things that happened on that video as well. Yeah. So tomorrow, if you're watching, if you didn't get to see my scary stories video that are all true stories, I'm going to re-upload it tomorrow so that you lot can have a chat on it, because I ain't going to be on again. I'll give you lots something to do. Dumbo said animals and very young children are very receptive to the supernatural. It seems that way, don't it? Well, yeah, it is, isn't it, Tumber? Mother said there's a new knife from my United Cutlery called the M48 Liberator. I'll quickly Google that. Oh, that's very nice, isn't it? Yeah, I like that. Yeah, very nice. Yeah, they make some good stuff, actually, United Cutlery. Cryptus said, dog's a man's best friend. Everyone needs a dog. Nick says, some animals can see ultraviolet light. So why not? Exactly. That's what I was getting at, Nick. Yeah. If they can see some kind of light that we can't see, why not? They might be seeing something. Oh yeah, apart from not everyone. Electro, yes, forgot about electros. Crypto, the bird stories of children seeing little creatures. Little Picker said, I ain't afraid of no ghosts. They scare people, but they rarely hurt us. That's all good. Yeah, that's a good point. I didn't think that either. I doubt anyone will remember by tomorrow. I just assume everyone has a fucking memory span, same as me. Favorite crossbow? In all honesty, for just pure fun to shoot, my Tomcat 2. Because it's just straightforward, no pissing about, shoots properly every single time, easy to cock, accurate, just fun. My best crossbow I've got is probably one of them two, but that one, the one with the magazine, it just fucks up all the time. The R9 is probably better than the fucking Cobra Adder, in all honesty, in my opinion, because the Cobra Adder is just so inconsistent. It's a shame, really. I would probably shoot the R9 all day long if I could afford more bolts for it, because they're lovely to shoot with the underlever cocking. Yeah, that's what will be on tomorrow then. So there'll be my scary movies video, which is 2 hours 45 minutes long. Do you not want me to start it at 10? So it'll run till 12:45, or do you want me to start it at, say, 9:15 and it'll stop at 12? What would you rather? How long would you like to stay up to? Chris, I think a British Bulldog would fit Mike perfect. I think it probably would. That's the scariest one I had, was the growl from the cupboard under the stairs. I was sitting next to it on the PC. My head turned very slowly to look like in the movies. Yeah, fuck's sake. Yeah. I wouldn't want to experience things like that. We'll have a little vote, Zed. He says 9:15. And then it'll finish at 12. I've got Willie's World Slingshot. I've got it. I haven't watched it yet, but I've got it ready to watch. It's one of Nicolas Cage, isn't it? Yeah, I've got it. I just don't watch it yet because I've not been watching a lot of films. I'll watch that soon and I'll let you know what I think of it. That's in 9:16 just to be awkward. I'd have to look how long it is. It may actually need to be that long. CM Military has said, I think maybe 3 p.m. would be great. I won't be able to sleep afterwards. If you've not seen it, it's really good video, actually. But the problem is, yeah, it's 2 hours 45 minutes, so not a lot of people would have watched it. Like the people who watched it that night watched it, but I doubt there's many people who would have re-watched it afterwards. And also, I'll try to post the link that I meant to post last time at the very end of the chat. There's a link I'm supposed to post for you. Not that it'll be the same this time, seeing as it's a redo. You might have to pretend it's live for all the people who are. I'm going to pretend it's live again. Nah, I don't know. I'm going to put that back on anyway. I might actually do it so people know it. But yeah, whatever. So far, people are saying 9:15 till 12. So it's up to you. 9:15 till 12, do you reckon? The options are. I say. Right, 9:15 till 12 or 10 p.m. to 12:45. Come on. That's a Steve. I'm not a believer. I'm not a believer. That's what gets me. Strange stuff does happen. Just wish it wasn't in my house. Weird what happened to you, mate. Farhad, you right, mate? Sorry if I butchered your name there. Leo, you right, mate? Kermit, right, mate? Yeah. So far, only one person, 2 people have voted. Dumbo said, you know you can hear them, Tactical Pirate. More will follow. Never acknowledge any spirit or follow you. Fuck's sake. CM said every time I'm happy with I'll probably watch half and then half the next day. Yeah, and I'll put the trap one in on this time. All right, so far 9:15's. But also, I might be on that night anyway. I might come on my phone afterwards. Stay, you can't vote twice. That don't count. Kermit said I have a challenge for you, mate. Go on. What's this challenge? I've got it on the screen as well. Look. I'll make a cope. Yeah, that would be difficult. I could, if I can find something that's a suit. Oh no, actually, yeah, no, I could do that. Yes, I'll look into that one, Kermit. I think I might be able to find something that could do that. I might be able to do something. I don't know if I'd be able to do exactly the same. But I think I could. I think I could do something similar to that with possibly the same thing I made my great big you know, my cookery I made recently. That's a similar. That could be made into that kind of shape. I reckon I could. I think I could probably get that kind of blade shape out of this. Hang on. Yeah, I think I might be able to get that blade shape out of that. Yeah, that would work. It'd have to thin it out quite a bit. Yeah, I could probably make one out of one of these. I've ordered 2 weed slashers to make swords out of, a bill hook to make a sax out of, another hoe handle to make a deputy's yardstick out of. Yeah, that's what's on the way anyway. $300 style copies. I'd have to look. The problem is I don't have any forging capabilities. I have to mod things to do it. The problem is I don't know if I could do the. I'll have a look. If I can find something that could be modded to a similar shape like that, I would do it. But it depends. Thank you, Crypta. I have actually got that one there if you want to look at that. Oh, it's gone a bit quiet now. That said, no forging. Fuck off. Last check you sent bounced. I haven't my ass. That's I'm a bit slow tonight. Yeah, you say that, Kermit, though, but I literally don't have any money. So what would I run a forge on with no money? I can't buy. I ain't even got enough money to buy a blowtorch. Do you know what I mean? Or getting a piece of metal, you know. Crypto said, are you going? You know, I know I could buy a machete, but it's a different thing. If you want to get a piece of steel about that big, and then you got to buy gas to run a thing, it's easier for me just to buy a £7 machete, mod that. You know what I mean? Yeah. Crypto said, are you going to make a metal reinforced quarterstaff? One day, yeah. But a lot of people say, yeah, just knock a forge up. But for me, it ain't that easy. It's not as easy as just saying that. So I get that a lot. It's not as easy as just saying that. Yeah, but the thing is with a scrapyard as well, you can't just go to a scrapyard and say, give me some metal. They want you to buy it. You can't just go to a scrapyard and say, I want some metal, give me some metal. They make you pay for it. Kermit said, if you can make a fire, even using wood, just heat up the steel and beat it down. All right. Yeah, it's gone a bit quiet now. Well, everything I buy is how much is a machete costing you at the moment? Well, between 4 and 7 quid, not a lot. Dumbo said council would be round sharpish if Mike started forging in urban area. Neighbours wouldn't like the banging. Kermit said I've done blacksmithing, mate. Oh yeah, I'm not saying you haven't, and I believe you, but it's not as easy as just saying get some wood, get some metal, and hit it with a hammer. I mean, that's all I'm saying. It's actually easier for me to do it the way I do it, and that's why I do it that way. Because also, the amount of people I've seen who fuck up a knife like that they've spent 4 hours trying to do, and they fuck it up just like that, and it's done completely fucked. It doesn't really do anything for me. That's it anyway. Have you watched any good films while you're ill, Mike? Not really. The only thing I really did was play that game and started watching Game of Thrones. Yeah, that's the thing that puts me off, Kermit, is the sort of instantly fucking it up, which I've seen people do. That's a Dumbo. We all know what kind of banging Mike wants. CM said, what do you think about the Israeli situation? I don't really know a lot about it, but yeah. Yeah, I'll be honest, I don't know a lot about it, mate. Gripta said, you need to make contacts with people who work in demolition, Mike, and they'll supply you with scrap metal. Well, the thing is, as you can tell, for the things I want to make, I can get plenty of materials for them. I don't know. I've never looked at someone forging and thought I want to forge. It just seems a way to fuck up things very easily and quickly. You know, you watch people on fucking YouTube making things, and half the time they don't even temper the things properly because you know it looks good on a video, but I bet half the shit people make are fucking total crap. But it's just I don't know. I've got nothing against people forging stuff. I like watching Richard Weaponsmith make stuff. It's great, but it don't really. It's never interested me. I've never looked at anyone forging something and think, oh, I'd love to do forging. I'd just rather do the things the way I do it. Nick said, I think stock removal is the furthest I'd go with knife making. It's just why I do it the way I do it is it takes out, I don't need to temper anything. I don't need to harden and temper anything at all. I'll just stock remove stuff that's already hardened, tempered, whatever. And it's just less steps, and you can't really fuck it up unless you overheat things. The weapons are still there. It's just you're not allowed to handle firearms on live streams. So to stop myself accidentally picking them up, I covered them up now. Yeah, I'll show you. Or flash shots. Sometimes I've heard of non-forged weapons. That feels apocalypse style weapon. But yeah, I agree with you there. Yeah, it is. It's more like how you would if you couldn't do it. And also the other thing is the way I do it. It's anyone can do it. Anyone can do the stuff I do, and that's partly why I do it that way. It's easy to do, and anybody can do it. Make a flamethrower. Grip says, don't have to forge, Mike, but making demolition contact will afford more material. Right, by the way, I'm going off at 1:30. So I won't be on tomorrow. And seeing as only 3 or 4 people voted, I'll start that video as long as I remember, because I'll probably forget, at 9:15. So, yeah. I might upload it tonight and have it set as a premiere. Well, it will be a premiere, but I might have it so it's uploaded tonight and ready with the preview page. That's a lock Mike and the A-team in the shed. Yeah, my man would be on Mike. Yeah, lock Mike and the A-team in the shed. My man would be on Mike. Yeah, good night, mother. Dad said, make a flamethrower. The closest we're allowed to do that is fart lightning. Hello. Oh, all right. Sol, how you doing, mate? I'm just going off, sadly. You just had your eyebrow pierced. Nice one. Yeah. Oh, did you do that with your mates or do it yourself or did you go somewhere? It's a flamethrower used in the Tremor movies. Nice. There's a good flamethrower in Metal Gear Solid 3. The bloke used a flamethrower in that. Too late said already. Hey, your mum did it. Oh, nice. Yeah, good. Yeah. That's because I'm sure the A-team had the same weapon instructors as stormtroopers, both hitting out. Yeah, I loved the A-team with all the explosions and all the people getting fucking blown up, but no one ever gets shot, no one ever dies. It's funnier watching it as an adult because you realise how weird it is. But literally no one ever dies in the A-team. So I don't know if I've got that one, so you'll have to comment on something. If I ain't got that video, no, I might have. You'll have to comment and say, this is my other channel, Mike. Put a link and I'll go and watch it. Yeah, I'm going to stay until past. But it is 11:30. I have got some shit to do tonight. Yeah, and then I'll be on. I won't be on tomorrow, but there'll be a video you can watch tomorrow. You think someone did in the very last episode, Dumbo? That's sad. Don't surprise me. Yeah, go on. So I'll go over there and have a look, mate. Yeah. Oh, yeah, very last episode. I thought you said in every episode. Yeah. At least one did. What happened just now? Someone's comment got deleted. Don't know. Look out tomorrow then. Be 2 hours, 45-minute long video. Yeah. All right, Slingshot, I'll do that. We should find out where demolition crews go. Go to drink, Mike, befriend them, and they'll eventually provide you with all sorts of scrap material. Little pictures of the A-team are the reason America lost Vietnam. Fuck's sake. All right, so I think I might have that one. You might need to comment on something though, like not on here. Comment on my latest video, saying because the problem is I can't click the link on there. I know I like the A-team. I like the A-team crypto. I do like the A-team. It's a good fun thing, and it's very nostalgic for us 80s kids, isn't it? Yeah, I like the A-team. Darren said, take care, people. I hope you're better soon. Cheers, mate. I should be right in a couple of days. Yeah, exactly. Tactical said, hello, sailor. Got any scrap? Go down well. Oh, for fuck's sake, yeah. Exactly. I might have a video on tomorrow. I don't know. Yeah, Knight Rider's good as well. A normal video, not this premiere one. I might put a normal video on tomorrow. I don't know. Yeah, Knight Rider's pretty good. I was actually watching the A-Team recently, like last couple of years. I was putting it on Channel 5 on Saturday mornings. No, Saturday it wouldn't have been morning. Saturday afternoons. And I used to like watching it. One of my favourite things to watch when I was hungover was either the A-Team or ITV used to constantly show all the fucking Roger Moore James Bonds. I used to love watching the Roger Moore James Bonds. So I'm flicking this out. Oh, 1/2 now. Yeah, see you later, Tactical. Right, I'll be off. Look out for this video tomorrow. If I finish the poker early, I'll start joining in the chat. Yeah, I'll plan it so that it finishes at midnight. And for the people who haven't seen it, you should quite enjoy it. It's a good video. See if it gets as many views as last time. It made me laugh if it got more. It'd be quite weird, wouldn't it? Right, cheers for watching, everyone. It was nice to see you on Tumbo, and I know you haven't been on for a while. And I'll look forward to that video. And I'm pretty sure lots of other people look forward to it. They do often ask where you are. Yeah, cheers for watching, everyone. I appreciate it. I will see you soon. So, I may be on tomorrow night after 12. So keep an eye out. There's a small chance I might come on my phone. Depends what's going on. And if I'm out of the poker, I'll probably be sat there doing fuck all anyway. So, you know. All right. See you later, everyone. And it's for money. So wish me luck. Hopefully I'll be coming out of this with some money in my pocket. Yeah, you imagine Tactical. I'd get done for cheating, wouldn't I? Yeah, it's a good job you're not going on Millionaire for that coup. I would, yeah. Accuse me of cheating. Good night, everyone. See you tomorrow.